Here from yourwaytoVA.com and sixfigurewritingsecrets.com, talking about one of my favorite online job board sites, Upwork, and answering this common question: why is feedback so important on a site like Upwork? Today, we most definitely live in an internet-driven society, and feedback and reviews are essential. Just think about when you go to Amazon and you're going to buy something new, you always see what past people have had to say. You always check out an eBay seller's reputation. You'll head over to Yelp to see what someone said about a restaurant before you try something new. So the fact that this is the case on Upwork is certainly not a surprise. This is just the society that we live in, and particularly when clients are partnering up with strangers to work with on the internet, they're going to be a little bit concerned about whether this is a reliable person they're working with. So feedback and reviews are a great way to protect the client. So think about the last time you went shopping on eBay. Would you even consider someone with a low feedback score? Most likely not, because where that person has made one or a handful of mistakes, it's possible that they might make a mistake with your order as well. So we're just going to steer clear of people like that. Now put this in context of your Upwork profile. One bad client review could indicate to potential clients that you're difficult to work with. And with many choices to choose from on Upwork, they're much likely to go a different direction. This becomes even more pronounced if you have multiple low feedback scores, and eventually Upwork will step in and start hiding your proposals that you're submitting to clients. It's called a hidden proposal, and basically clients who are not savvy enough to know how to work around the Upwork website will never even see your proposal. It's there, but they have to click a different tab to see it. So something to be aware of. You may not even realize that your proposal is being hidden. And I see this most often with freelancers who have job success scores of less than 80%. Feedback shows that you have been successful, or even not so successful, at completing projects for other clients. Now, this doesn't mean that because one client had a bad experience with you, that's how every one of your interactions is going to be. I tell freelancers all the time that if you had 100 different bosses, not every single one of them would get along with you. The same is true with clients. You're going to have clients who are unreasonable, unbearable, just unhappy, difficult to work with. So you will have less than stellar feedback at some point in time, but that can be outweighed by a lot of positive feedback scores. So clients on Upwork want to see a positive feedback score to show that most of the time, ideally 80 or 90% or more of the time, you're successful with clients on the site. Feedback shows a couple of things to a client. Now remember, this is a stranger who's thinking about hiring you to complete work for them online. So this shows that you're reliable, you turn things in on time and meet deadlines, you're a good communicator, and that you have good work material and solid experience. They want some kind of confidence that a potential freelancer is going to be a good fit. So a client that is going into this business relationship, they've never met you, they've never spoken with you, all they really have to rely on is what you say about yourself and what others say about you. So never underestimate the impact that what others say about you can have. Now, one of the questions I get a lot about Upwork is, well, I've never worked there before. How am I ever going to get a job if I have no feedback? Having no feedback doesn't rule you out from jobs. You just have to come at it with a little bit of a different perspective as far as getting those jobs. You might need to adjust your bid slightly lower or really show someone amazing value and skill to get that first job. And then once you lock that in, your first few jobs are really important, because think about how difficult it is to overcome a low feedback score when that's what you start with. It's much better to start off with 5 stars on an Upwork job. And then if you have somebody down the road who gives you 3 stars or even 2 stars, out of 100 jobs, that won't have as much of an impact. But if your first 3 jobs all have low feedback scores, it's going to be nearly impossible for you to recover from that. Good luck on Upwork. And if you'd like more information about succeeding on Upwork, including a free Upwork report and how to avoid some of the most common mistakes that new freelancers make on the site, visit sixfigurewritingsecrets.com.